The law of assumption does not pick and choose who it's going to work for. It's completely neutral. It doesn't have an opinion. Hello, my loves. It's Gigi. Welcome back to my channel. I talk mostly about the law of assumption and spirituality. Welcome to the Journey fam. I'm so excited to have you here. Let's get right into it. It is time to get back to the basics. I really hate to break it to you. You are making your life so difficult. All the techniques, all the methods, you are adding way too many steps to your manifestation process. And that is a huge reason why you feel like you are not getting anywhere and why you feel like you don't have what you want. I used to be the queen of overthinking, of perfectionism. I ended up holding myself back from making the amount of money that I wanted and getting the opportunities that I wanted. And then as soon as I returned back to these basics, I suddenly had opportunities that I actually was excited about. And I realized I was just overcomplicating it for myself by trying every new thing, having shiny object syndrome. I was way too into trying every new technique that popped up. And trust me, I love to experiment and have fun with new techniques. But the problem was I was putting techniques on a pedestal and then getting mad at myself when I wasn't doing them perfectly. And it was just slowing me down. This is your sign to get back to the basics and not make the mistake that I made. Let me tell you how I finally got over those things. I kept returning to these 3 steps: deciding, detaching, and persisting. Step 1 is making a choice, deciding. You are making a very firm decision and being specific, as specific as you possibly can be about what you want. Step 2, detaching and not stressing. This is such an important step, but I do not mean forgetting about it entirely or feeling like you have to be apathetic towards it or indifferent about it. No. You can still want what you want, but you are going to have a healthy detachment to it, knowing that it is on its way. The law of assumption does not pick and choose who it's going to work for. It doesn't have an opinion, and it works every time. It's spiritual law, even when you don't physically feel it with your 3D senses. You want to trust, you want to have unwavering faith, and know that what you decided is inevitable, because that is the law of assumption. You need to be so confident in the unseen and remember that everything around you is being animated by your consciousness, by your 4D. There is nothing to be afraid of in the 3D, and there is nothing to be stressed about. You can be healthily detached because what you want has no choice but to materialize if you stay firm and persist. Which brings me to our 3rd step of persisting, having mental discipline and knowing that, again, it has to show up, but the only way to continue forward without doubting is by persisting and trusting and doing whatever you have to do to remember that you already have it all and that you do not need to go chasing or trying to fix your 3D, because it all starts up here in your 4D consciousness. And I thought when people told me that you need to have mental discipline, that it was going to be this difficult uphill battle to persist. But no, it's actually so easy to persist. And I made a whole video on that, which you can go watch, and I really think you would enjoy it. But truly, if you can just remember that discipline can be fun and rewarding, you'll be more likely to have discipline. Trust me, it is worth it. You are going to be thinking thoughts anyway. You are going to be manifesting anyway, because you can't turn manifestation off. You can't turn the law of assumption off. So just remembering to use it to your advantage and making it fun and lighthearted and enjoyable is the trick to staying consistent and persisting. And yeah, you need to have a little bit of discipline. Be a little bit tough love with yourself sometimes. When Neville kept asking questions about how to manifest something, Abdullah literally slammed the door in Neville's face and told him to just leave him alone because Abdullah was trying to get him to persist in what he was telling him, to have faith in the unseen, even if he had more questions, even if he had more doubts. When I just repeated those 3 steps over and over, I realized that it was so much easier than trying to do every technique in the book, every new method I found. I just kept on coming back to those 3 steps, really staying true to them. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed making it. Remember, these 3 steps are all you need. You can do this. I believe in you. And I'm so excited to keep making videos like this to cheer you on and to be a resource for you. I love you all so much. See you later.